It's Elizabeth Maria, and this is Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. Yay, I'm so happy to be here tonight. Oh my God, I just love doing these lives, guys. It's just, it's such a wonderful way for me to connect with people and, hopefully, as the community grows, more people will watch these. But, those of you that do watch, it just is always such a pleasure for me to read the comments and, any way I can be of service. So, just a little bit about me. My name is Elizabeth Maria. My business is Elizabeth Maria Unlimited because there is always an infinite number of possibilities. I offer writing services, holistic health advocacy, and intuitive guidance. I actually offer intuitive guidance to individuals and to businesses. So if you're interested in working with me or learning more about me, you can check out my website. It's in the descriptions. Yeah, we're going to get right into it tonight. So I entitled this talk and live reading Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, all about mirror work. So tonight I am going to talk about 3 ways that I use mirrors in my practice, my spiritual practice. But first, let's just kind of, I'm going to use this incense. I just got some dragon blood incense today. Oh, one of my spirit guides is a big dragon. She helps me with all of my business doings. So, and the energy of my spirit guides come in to protect. The energy of the dragon help me to speak my truth and be here in this present moment. I am so thankful. I'm actually going to put the incense down over here, so it's because it's actually pretty pretty strong. Anyways, okay, so 3 ways that I use mirror work in my spiritual practice. So the first way that I use mirror work in my spiritual practice is with affirmations. And so what I do for this type of mirror work, and let me back up just a little bit. So mirror work is basically, and it's, I mean, just about everyone I know can have access to a mirror. So that's all you need. That you can use some other tools, which I'll get into. But really, it's about being with yourself, right? Giving yourself that time and space to be present. I always do this, be present in the body, right? And so with mirror work, what do they say? The eyes are the mirrors to the soul. And so with mirror work, you are really, standing in front of a mirror or holding a mirror in front of you and looking straight at the mirror into your eyes. Um, and, and sometimes, depending on if you've done an exercise like this before, if you haven't, it can actually bring up a lot of emotions. And so when you start looking at yourself in the mirror, if any kinds of emotions come up, just place your hand over your heart and just tell your body, your mind, your spirit that you're okay in this moment, that everything is exactly as it should be in this moment. And any emotions that come up are perfectly natural. Right. And so with affirmations, I like to write my affirmations down on like little post-it notes. And then I will post them like around my bathroom mirror. So some of the affirmations that I like to post are things that say, I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am the best version of myself, right? So whatever affirmation that you want to write down, so you just put it on a little post-it note. I have like several of them. I am worthy. I love myself. I am lovable, whatever it is, whatever, it is that you're working on. And then you just post it on the mirror. And so that way in the morning, you get up, you look in the mirror, and then you see the affirmation, and you just, basically talk to yourself. It may sound a little silly, but it works. So that is the first way that I use mirrors in my spiritual practice. The second way that I use mirrors in my spiritual practice is, and it's also intention setting like affirmations, but this is for releasing, right? And so, and a releasing affirmation, this could be people, places, or things, right? And so, any kind of energy that you are done with, that you have learned the lessons that you need from this person, place, or thing, and you are ready to release the energy back out into the universe. Now, the key with releasing the energy is, one, you gotta, really make sure that you are ready to release it. Okay. So make sure that you really set your intentions and that you're clear, that you have gotten the lessons that you need from this particular person, place, thing. And then you put your intention always into releasing with love, never with any kind of harm or ill intent, right? We always want to release a person, place, or thing with love and love and light, right? And so, what I do is I will say, so we go up to the mirror, you can hold the mirror, you can look in the mirror and just say, I release, and then whatever it is that you want to release, and then I release. So let's say, one of the, I don't necessarily want to say struggles, but okay, one of the struggles that I've had on and off in my life is smoking cigarettes, and it's something that I'm struggling with right now. I mean, not struggling because I'm doing it. but but I know that my body is not, 100% happy about it. So it is something that I'm working on releasing. And so, you can stand in the mirror, look in your eyes. I usually always start a releasing affirmation with, with I am love, I am worthy, I have gotten the lessons. Thank you. I now release my need to smoke to the universe. I release cigarettes back to the universe. I have gotten my lessons and I no longer need you. Thank you. And you always want to, whatever it is that you're releasing back to the universe, you always want to thank it for the lessons. Okay. So if it's a person, let's say that it is an ex. So you're releasing this ex from your life. Thank you for the lessons that I have received. I no longer need you now. And so you can do that in front of the mirror as you're looking in, the mirror at your eyes. I release my ex. I no longer need to have this connection to you. I got the lessons that I needed. I send you out with love and light, right? And so that is the second way that I use mirror work in my spiritual practice. And then the third way that I use mirror work in my spiritual practice is really, I look at the mirror as a symbolic way for me to consider what is on the exterior. So the spiritual mirror, right? And so if you think of the idea of as above, so below, right? You can also think of as within, so without. Is that right? internal, external. Okay, so whatever we're feeling on the internal is reflected like a mirror on the external. And so it's a way that we can kind of gauge ourselves. For me, and I mean, we've been taught in this society that really what's on the exterior is a reflection of what's on the interior. But honestly, it's the opposite, it's flipped. And so, what we're feeling, like really feeling about ourselves on the internal, that is what is reflected on the external. So, for instance, let's say that we are in a situation where, let's say there's someone at work that has really, really, really been annoying you. And let's say that this person tries to make you feel less than in some kind of way. Like, I mean, they're not like total bullies, but they just try to undercut your worth, right? And, and so by using the spiritual mirror, you can go into meditation and you can begin to look at, okay, what is if this person, this people, places, and things on the exterior is a reflection of me on the interior, then how is this person reflecting me? Right? What can I learn from this reflection? And a lot of times, especially with people that are trying to undercut our worth or trying to make us feel less than, I know for me, it's because, internally, that's how I was feeling, right? And that was like an actual situation that I went through about 10 years ago. But anyways, yeah. And so, I really had to sit with, okay, on the exterior, I have this boss who is just doesn't believe in me, doesn't believe in, my ideas. And, it was just horrible. And I mean, I remember I couldn't even get close to this woman without like my heart would start beating and I'd get all nervous and everything. And so, moving along in my spiritual practice, I've learned that on the exterior, what is on the exterior is this reflection. And so in that situation, with someone at work, and so we see that person, what are they saying about ourselves? Well, in that situation with my boss, I saw that I wasn't valuing myself, right? It is always, always, always an inside job. And let me tell you, that spiritual mirror lesson was a really, really hard lesson for me. But those are the three ways that I use mirror work in my spiritual practice: one, for affirmations; one, to release any people, places, or things out into the universe with love and light; and number three is the spiritual mirror of what I am seeing on the outside is what is reflected, is what is actually within me on the inside. And so that is my talk on what is mirror work. For more information about building your spiritual toolkit, excuse me, I'm like school kit, your spiritual school kit. It is kind of like, that's how it's been for me anyways. Like, it's like I'm going to school. I really look at I mean, all of this spirituality, it's really like a mystery school for me. So it is like a little school bag. um but anyways, so if you're wanting to learn more about, some spiritual tools that you can use on your journey, definitely check out my website, send me a DM. We can set up a consultation. We can talk it out, see how I can be of service to you on your journey. Okay, so as always, oh, it looks like maybe someone's here. Oh, hey, okay, there's people here. That's always nice. Awesome. Hey, Jackie. So glad to see you. Okay, so tonight, oh, and I know that there's a full moon coming up soon. I mean, wow, the energy has just been Pretty intense, beautiful, guys. I mean, there's so much more that I want to get into as far as the energy, right? But I can't even go there. Honestly, I'm kind of hungry tonight. I'm like, I need to get to this reading. So, for those of you that are, new to, I do a collective reading once a week. And so I use, tarot and divination as a way to kind of like check in with my energy. I use it, I consider it one of my spiritual healing modalities. Um, and so what I do is I always wear my copper on my copper bracelet. It's good for a conduit. I mean, our bodies are the conduit, but copper helps kind of intensify that. So does crystals. I always keep crystals around my tarot cards just to keep them cleansed. Oops, I think I just dropped my glasses. I don't think I did. Hold on one second, because I'm probably gonna need my glasses to read. Okay. So, anyways, okay, I'm like so crazy with the crystals. I'm like, ooh. Anyways, I love it. Oh God, it just feels so good. I tell y'all what, man. I mean, ask me 20 years ago if I thought I'd be like the crazy crystal lady. But it works. This shit works, guys. It works. My God, it works. It has definitely helped me heal my body. Okay. So tonight with our collective reading. So how I do it is the first card is really the energy that we are collectively moving out of. We're kind of in, but we're moving out of. The second card is the energy that we are in currently. The third card is the energy that we're moving into and will give us kind of some advice. Ooh, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you. Only allow what is for our highest good to come through tonight. Thank you so much. Ooh, I love this feeling. This is why I do this, guys. Thank you. Oh, I love you, Great Spirit. Come on. Give me 3 cards. And I'm just going 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Ah. Thank you. Okay. Wow. So, this is, wow, guys. This is an intense reading. And so we are really, this is spring. Things are really moving kind of rapidly. We're in Aries month right now. And so, I've been saying that things are moving. This is a collective reading. So, if it doesn't resonate, then, so be it. But this is what's going on collectively. So, first, and this is crazy, all 3 of these cards tonight are major arcanas, guys. This is crazy. So, first card up, we have Judgment. This is your time to rise up. You are experiencing a huge spiritual awakening and realize that you are destined for so much more out there. This is your cosmic up leveling, okay? So Judgment, for this one, I'm pulling out the big guns, and we're going to learn a little bit more about Judgment tonight. Let me get here in the book. I always like to, how I read cards is I kind of, I go by the book and then kind of go, whatever my intuition kind of says. Let me just find this. Of course, I'm like, I shouldn't say that. Not of course. Everything in its own timing. Um, so let's see. Let me go back to the beginning. Let's see where this is. Mm-hmm. Okay, right after the Wheel of Fortune, where we have Temperance. Okay, before that, we have, and here we go. Okay. Oh no. Sorry, guys. I totally just lost it there for a second, but that happens sometimes. That happens. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Where are we? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding this. That's okay. Okay, so with the judgment, so this is astrological sign or planet is Pluto. This is the element of fire. Okay, so the upright meaning is this is time to come to a decision about the past. Great changes and opportunities are on the horizon, right? And so be ready to tune into a higher frequency. So this process is up leveling that is occurring. This is all about, how you're judging yourself, right? How you're judging yourself and your past actions and attitudes, right? So judgment, it shows that you feel that you have acted with integrity and that you have done the best that you can, right? And so, you accept who you are 100% and you're moving forward. I mean, this is a huge up leveling, guys. So, judgment in the home, you may be drawn to an old property or consider returning to a place that holds happy memories. Huh, interesting. In relationship, love is assessed and shifts into a new phase. There may be a need for reconciliation, guys. If you deem the relationship worthwhile, then you could possibly reconcile. If you are single, you may revisit an old relationship and decide if it's worth trying again. And an old friend may reappear. Okay, this is a lot with judgment. So this is why I opened up the big book. And then with career and money, acknowledgement of your success is coming. Woohoo! Finances are improving. Right? That's a great affirmation for the mirror. It's one that I do. Money flows to me easily. Open the door, says me. Bring me my abundance immediately. Right? Okay. So huge change, huge up levelings. So, and it really kind of makes sense. Not kind of, it totally makes sense. The next card. Because so with judgment, we're really kind of, we're judging ourselves, we're up leveling. It's time to really look at the things from our past aside, if we're ready to move forward. And again, judgment and the upright position means that yes, we are feeling that, we're feeling good. The next card that we have is the Tower. Okay, and so the Tower card is all about, I'm trying to find it in this book. But the Tower card, ooh, I just gotta chill with that too. Hold on, let me get, what is it? Why am I having trouble with these cards tonight, guys? It's just crazy. So let's see. There's the tower. It's a little bit farther down. Okay, so here we have the Tower. So the Tower is all about, I mean, it's just basically like every foundation that you thought was solid, like everything is just kind of going haywire. And so, the judgment, this is the energy that we're moving out of, right? And so this kind of, this idea of karmic retribution that just came to me, and this idea again of this self-judgment too. So really looking, this might have been a time that you're coming out of kind of the reflection. Now things are and the thing with the Tower card is that, I mean, it is basically all about sudden, very sudden change. This is the collapse of the old and bringing in the new. And the Tower, this is totally outside of anything that you could do. I mean, this is just the natural forces, you know. All you can do in these tower moments is just breathe into it and move forward, and know that these moments, all these moments, even the ones that feel like, you know, like your world is toppling down, just know that these events are happening for you, okay? For you. They're all preparing you for this huge up leveling, um Okay. And so the last card, and this is the second time today that I've gotten this card, which is really like wow. It's pretty intense reading tonight, guys. Um and it's all about just, I mean, like change. And I know, oh God, I know that the only thing in life is change. So, you know, it kind of makes sense. I mean, all of this, like it really seems, and it makes sense because in spring too, I mean, this is the time of a lot, like I said, a lot of movement forward. And so things are just like quickly just breaking apart, and, you know, just crazy tower moments, everything changing at a drop of a hat. And then we have our last card tonight, and this is the death card. And so the death isn't a core, like everyone's like, oh no, someone's gonna die, but it's not necessarily that. It's, you know, all about just like a total, you know, what is it, 360 or 380? I can't remember, but you know, everything is changing. And so once again, this is like you are going through a powerful change, a powerful transformation. There are parts of your life that are falling away, and, you know, really just disintegrating, going away. They are going away because they no longer serve you, right? And so with the death card, in relationships, this is really, it's not necessarily an end, but this is a period of a necessary separation, okay? um and just know that there will, you know, there could be an opportunity to reconnect in the future possibly, but for right now there needs to be this separation. With career and money, this is signifying a change or an ending of some type of partnership or ways of bringing in income. So this is all about, you know, opening, getting rid, you know, judging yourself, seeing where you're at so you can up level, getting rid of everything that is not serving you. I mean, it's just going. This is basically like it's going, like if you're ready or not. It's just gonna happen, you know. And then with the death, this is all about, you know, it's just clearing out everything that needs to go. It is all about, you know, bringing in the endings for new beginnings. Okay. So that makes, God, just a powerful reading tonight, guys. The first card, again, judgment, really about judging yourself, preparing yourself, you know, for moving forward, up leveling, right? With the judgment, the tower. Once again, this is, you know, these are forces outside of your control. There is some, you know, crazy shit happening right now. I mean, things are just being upended. But just know that this is for you. And then our last card tonight, we have the death card here. This is all about endings and new beginnings, right? And so this is all about transformation, guys. And it just makes sense because we are in the very beginning of the age of Aquarius, right? And so everything is going away. All of the old structures are crumbling, right? Everything is crumbling to make way for the new, right? What is the there's no reason to be scared of the term apocalypse, right? Because it just means, new. We're moving into a new era, guys. And it's a doozy. It's a doozy. We're going to have to shed all of the limiting beliefs, all of the structures, all of the things that, all of our ways of living that really just no longer serve us. We have to say, goodbye, good night to all of this, right? And that way, the new, ah, the new can come in, begin to sprout and grow. So wonderful reading tonight, guys. Just know that, one, if you're on this side of the dirt, you got half a chance, right? All you gotta do is put one foot in front of the other. That's it. Remember to breathe. I'm here with you. Look straight in that mirror. I am worthy. I am love. I am. So much love and light, guys. So much love and light. Once again, I'm Elizabeth Maria. This is Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. If you want to learn more about me, please check out my website. You can also support this content by joining my Patreon family. There's information in the description. Or if you want to give a one-time donation so I can continue making this content, please check out the description. You guys are wonderful, and sending love. Bye. Let's see if I can figure out how to freaking turn this off. Okay. Love and light, guys. Love you.